Hello, this is Itai Levitin looking at Google stock. Now on the 12th of May, pre market, it's up 0.45%. And I think it's looking good above 40 and will be getting its way to 148 approximately, with a possible junction to look at 143.50, as I will explain. So what we have here, first of all, we see the earnings, and some of that followed some of my videos, and I had a chance to mention to look at hints after a stock has its earnings. Look at the price action, not the headline of the revenue beats or the forecast even, but looking mainly at the price reaction. And I wouldn't want to go and quickly buy a stock that on earnings went down 11.4%. And this was even on the first day. I'm on the 4 hour hourly chart here. Even on the first day, it went well below its expected change as priced in by the options market via the pricing of the straddle. So basically, this means that some sharks and some big holders were disappointed, but looking at the drop from 30th of January all the way to this double bottom here on the 5th of March and the 7th of March, there's already a 15.5% decline. And if the S&P 500 was doing a 15.5% decline, then that justifies to call it a legitimate correction, and it might be the correction is done. So it is conceivable that the correction is also done in Google itself. This is the bottom line, and then we see the spring channel, which is a bull flag with a touch point here at the bottom. Those two, and then at the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the breakout, the fourth attempt. And then prices entered this range, which is the value area high since the beginning of the year. This is where 70% of the trading volume occurred, with the most popular price being the POC at about 143 and a half. So when prices entered this trading range, then good chance, and basically it's sustaining it, a bit of a consolidation flag, and it's going up in pre-market as mentioned. So now it's at about coming to this junction, which is the next line of 1 point, second, third touch point, and then now in pre-market, close enough to that fourth touch point, and we have to see if it breaks that line. There's other algos, and not only me, that are following this line, and that's why it's important. Technical analysis, we try to identify junctions that other, and especially influential participants may be looking at, where there's liquidity around these junctions. Okay, some people, for example, will be taking a short here, and their stop will be, for example, here. But if price goes up, they need to cover their stop hits. It's a market order that expedites the price, more chance of it getting to 143 and a half, which is the POC, where other participants believe that it may get once it's cleared this junction. Okay, that's why these things, part of the reason why they work. So we look at the junctions, and I believe we may be seeing something like this, and then getting to the 148-ish number, where, for example, if I'm holding, first of all, if you're a swing trader, then you have enough leverage to play this sort of area on these junctions. But if you're looking for a buy and hold, I would be, and it plays out for you, I will be looking to take some partial profit over here, because again, from here, we might go down back to the POC again. So you want to take some chips off the table. In my humble opinion, that's also a matter of your style. Just last, I'll also look at the higher time frame, where if this plays out, let's look at the daily, then basically we will have, we still, have these higher lows, okay, higher. And also, if this is a bottom here, it's higher than this. And even, yeah, it's around this area. But again, we look at the earnings, which is the more important one. There was a drop here. Buyers came in, and we found a higher low over here. So again, we might be seeing Google go up a bit now. If we get rejected at 143 and a half, okay, and then it rejects, it doesn't retest here, it goes back down, then that means that either the market is weak or Google is weak, and this was a temporary retracement, not having enough fuel to go up to the 148. And it might also signal that NASDAQ is carrying down Google if and when that will happen. Okay, for now, Google, because it has a weight, a healthy weight in the S&P 500 index and Nasdaq index, then if it will be going to that price magnet, if you like, to 143 and a half, then that means the indexes and the futures, the NQ, the ES, will also be supported partially by Google. So do follow Forex Live as well for additional perspectives, and trade always at your own risk.